Mama's gonna help build the world.
The pedalpcb.com Raincoat. It's been a long time since I've done a muff style pedal, so I figured let's do it. And what it is it's kind of like a pedal PCB original. When I was staring at the schematics, I noticed that it's really similar to the flugelhorn that's on there. And by very similar, I mean identical, except for it's using different transistors. So it's using BC549C transistors instead of the whatever in the flugelhorn. I think it's 2N5133, something like that. So I'm going to kind of show you the difference between what happens when you have different transistors in this video. And I'm going to talk about this pedal. It's a big muff. It's as big muff, as muffy as they all can be, right? And it sounds really cool. So the build's pretty standard, pretty easy, and I really want to talk about my paint job on here, okay? It's called the Raincoat. So we're going to do a little new segment called Story Time. When I was a kid, I was probably like 14 or 15, you know, getting my first girlfriend and all that. My mom wanted my dad to have the talk, right? My old man, he's just a funny guy, and he was really nervous, you know. He's just like, I think he was just like terrified. So, you know, he had a couple beers, tried to unwind, and you know, he comes in, he sits next to me, and he's like, you know, son, now that you're man, you know, you got this girlfriend, wear a raincoat. And he got up and walked out, and like, I'll never forget that moment. So when I saw this board and it had a raincoat on it, I was like, I gotta do this. So what I did is I airbrushed this yellow. I did that really cool green on the outside, highlighting with an airbrush. And then I painted this happy condom guy, right? That one's for my old man. I'll have to make sure he watches this video. But that's what it is. So, little fun story time for you. You're going to start seeing this segment a lot more in these videos. Down, let's get into it. Let's get muffy, baby. That just sounds cool, right? It's a big muff. So your sustain obviously is the fuzz. Sounds cool, right? Okay, tone, obviously we'll go dark here. Keep that sustain up around 10 or noon, you know. It's a little muffy when you turn it down like that. So we'll go up here. To it, boys, and it is loud. Like, that's not very loud. Then you slap this bitch on. cool tones. It's muffy, right? What I want to do is kind of turn everything to around this like 2 o'clock-ish region, because I have right down here on the floor the flugelhorn. So I'm going to show you what the difference is between the two. And what I noticed here is the Raincoat. It's got a little bit more bite to it, and so it's going to be kind of a neat thing here, right? Clean sound, right? Turn on the Raincoat. Right, that sounds cool. Now let's go over here with the flugelhorn. Like the way that pedal sounds, just really nice. So just keeping everything at 2 o'clock on both of them, you can see, and hopefully that comes across, the flugelhorn doesn't have as much output, so we're going to actually turn that up just a little bit. But they sound very similar. And so again, they're the same parts inside, but that having that difference of transistors, to me, again, this is what my ears hear, which are, you know, tattered and worn, but the flugelhorn sits a little bit different in the mid-range here, and feels like the Raincoat's a little bit more scooped, and this one has a little bit, the flugelhorn has a little bit more pronounced mid-range. But it's still a great pedal, and they sound really cool. So, which one would I build? For me personally, it kind of goes with what I want to do, but build them both, because why not? It's fun as fuck. Oops. It's fun as heck, right? So, that being said, out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the pedalpcb.com Raincoat.